Hello everyone and welcome to Caroline's Craftery. Today we are going to do a tutorial on how I made these negatives. I think they turned out really cute. I made them from a recent retreat that I was at. They're hard to see unless they're up against something, but I figure, well, they're going to be in a pocket or they will be a pocket. And yeah, I just think they turned out really cute. Now, I made this sheet as a freebie on my Facebook group. I've printed mine out on a sheet of this inkjet printers student pack. There's 5 in a sheet. I picked up about 20 packs of these at a thrift store one day. I have no idea if they still sell these or not. But 3M, I know Staples sells 3M, but as I say, I haven't gone looking for them. But they have a rough side and a smooth side. The bottom side is smooth, the top side is the rough side. And they print really nice on the rough side. So that's what I did there. I have this die cut that I used. Now I know a lot of people won't have a die cut, but it came from Amazon, and if you do a search for film strip die cuts, it does come up on the search. And if I remember, I'll leave the link to it. But you could just cut a rectangle as well for this. But the film strip just kind of adds a nice extra touch. So let's start by inking the inside. I don't need a lot of ink on the inside, but I did one without it, and I do prefer it with a little bit of inking in here. The rest can get inked after you do the project. Overall, this is very easy. You could do the same thing with photo slides. These flowers should fit into photo slides as well. Maybe not quite as much of it because these are a little more rectangle. Photo slide is more square. But so many people are just making them all different sizes. So you could put them in a tag and wherever. But this is just what I did with these, and I really liked how they turned out. I had a lot of wonderful comments when I posted my video on what I made at the retreat that I was just on, and this was one of them. So we've got that. Now we want 3 of these. So it doesn't really matter what 3. When I made these, I should have made them so that I could just cut 3 out and they would fit in here. But at the time, I wasn't even sure if the project was going to work. So now all that I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of decide where I want that. And then I hold it in place, kind of, like that. And then I cut right along where that's going to fit. Because both things have to fit here, and I don't want this one going into this window, if that makes sense. Then I'm going to put this one. And the same thing, I just kind of, okay, where do I want that one? Let's go right about there. Now this one I'm going to cut right across there. And I also have to cut this side on this one. If these overlap, I'm okay as long as they don't show through. And then this one will be on the bottom. something like that. I don't worry about cutting this part because I can cut that after. I'm sure there's easier ways to do this, but I never take the easy way. Okay, flip it over. On the back side, art glitter glue I'm using, I am going to just run glue here and I'm going to do some up there because that's going to be going all the way to the edge. And from this side here, I usually put this down and then I usually put that on and then I can push it down. Now the art glitter glue does seem to stick fine to the acetate. I know sometimes acetate and whatnot can be hard to glue on at times, but this does seem okay. Let's glue up the next one. And that one is going to be, oops, I think I bumped the camera. Let's put that one right there. Normally I'd get my hand like right over and look. Okay. So far so good. Now number 3 on there. With the die cuts, this actually is a very easy project. And I mass make them. Like I cut all the die cuts out and whatnot and then did them all in stages. That's a retreat. Put that right there. Okay, now I'm going to, I can't remember if I trimmed this all before I put them both together, but I'm going to this time. Just going to get as close to the edge as I can without cutting my cardstock. And I just used a couple scraps of cardstock for doing these. It was kind of whatever I had. And colors that I wouldn't normally use. I did lots of different colors. Green, creams, purple, etc. These that I'm working on now is actually part of a file folder. So nice and carefully. Ideally, I'd love to have these actually as holes, but without, yeah, it just wouldn't work. You'd have to be too precise on your cutting. And now I'm just going to glue these together. So I'm just going to go all the way around. And all the way around the very outside. It's only a little bit of a spot there, so I don't want to put too much glue there because it's just going to ooze all over. But because this dries so clear, I doubt that you would see it anyways. Okay, that is all glued up. Now let's just put these together. Trying to line them up. I don't push down until after I pick it up and I can see Because once I start pushing down and actually, putting them together, you won't be able to move it. And just make sure I've got all those spots done. I think I made about 24 of these at the retreat. And now just ink the very outside. The inking I helped find, sorry, I can't talk. The inking helps cover up the 2 layers to make it more look like 1 layer. So if you're not like 100% lined up or something, the ink help covers that up. Okay, there we have a flower negative. And as I say, I think they turned out really, really cute. Let's get some other colors in here. I think these are the 5 colors that I did. These 2 colors are pretty close. But you could do them in any color. And I think they turned out fantastic. Like I say, in a book, in a pocket, you could use it as a tuck spot and then tuck something behind it. You could use it as a pocket this way. You could use it and slide it into a pocket. Make a really cute little belly band. All kinds of things. But I really like them. I hope you like them. Check out the links below. And check out the Facebook group, etc. And we'll see you again soon. Bye.